Legends, Diablo Immortal new patch note just dropped just in time when I was about to wake up from my insane Farm-A-Thon that we just did. These are like some community stream events that we do. Usually we set a goal, we start at 10 that I need to farm, and once I reach to the limit, well, pretty much the stream is over. But the chat kept donating and giving memberships. It's just like a fun way to actually go and support the stream. So we actually reached to the 185 set items that I have to farm, and in case you're wondering, well, it took me 16 hours and 35 minutes to farm them all. It was a lot. It was usually we do it to like multiple people on the community, they join the party and we farm. But yeah, it is an insane grind, but at the end of the day, it's all for fun. And well, let's see if the new patch notes will also be as fun as our stream. So the new patch notes, it is called Sate Your Forbidden Appetites. Well, we have here emotes that I know that we just keep reusing, so I don't know if this is actually gonna be a good sign, but this update will come on the November 11th. So this is gonna be coming pretty much tomorrow. So then we're gonna have here the new battle pass. I know that you guys enjoy to watch this. Let me see how it's looking. Okay, I mean, battle pass cosmetics, we all know, like in general, I feel like the gap between the battle pass and the phantom cosmetic, it is getting like a bit wider. Like what I mean by this is like the battle pass cosmetics keep getting lower quality in general, and the phantom cosmetics tend to get better, but I mean, they are really expensive. They should look better, but I think also the battle pass should look slightly better. This one, it is more like a deadly feast. It's looking kind of weird, but well, let's see how he actually looks, because you know the way that the artwork usually looks and also the way that inside the game will look usually is very different. But this is gonna come on November 20, and then we actually gonna end up on December 17. Then we're gonna have here wild monsters join the fray. What is this about? We're gonna have what new creatures that's gonna come and appear in Charvel Wilds. So there's gonna be like some wild zones that nearby monsters can appear. What are the monsters? Let me actually go in here and see more detail. Maybe it's like some evasions or something like that that's gonna appear. I mean, honestly, this usually it is just a nothing burger. Usually you just go there into these areas and nothing happens, or like even if these monsters appeared, like nobody cares, not gonna give you anything like very specific. I know that they made like that boss in Charvel Wilds. I think I did like 2 or 3 times. I think it drops. I don't know if it's a 100% guarantee that drops a legendary, but the fight, it actually takes quite long, especially if you're gonna try to solo. But the idea of adding like these things are quite interesting, but at the end of the day, well, we still needed to improve a lot when it comes to the reward. Winds of Fortune, it is coming. And the only reason why I am excited is because a lot of times, whenever we have Winds of Fortune coming, we also have a mirror jewels. Okay, so it tends to pretty much go hand by hand. So maybe on the next update, and I'm pretty sure that most likely we're gonna have, because if we inside the game we have the event surge banner going off, we also have the increased rewards for the 5 stars by 50% going off. So I believe that I already said to my chat that I think if you're gonna have a mirror jewels, will definitely only be after those banners, and most likely we're gonna have these on. One thing that, you know, I feel like I wish that we had the same way as we had on the blessings is once we actually activate the buff, this Winds of Fortune buff will last for 24 hours and you cannot stop. So if you get into like some IRL things, or if you cannot play the game, well, it's just the buff just gonna vanish. So make sure that you actually go whenever you have this Winds of Fortune. Is a great way for you guys to do like the 2x weekly gems. So for me personally, I tend to save my Winds of Fortune more likely for Sunday, so then I activate on Sunday, and like that I'm actually are able to transition to Monday, and like you're gonna be able to do these weekly gems way faster. But above all, don't forget to stack 3 days of your normal gems, because like that, whenever you have this Wind of Fortune buff, you actually get, instead of 36, 12 per day, you're gonna get 72 normal gems. So it is the biggest buff that you can actually get like that, and that's how, you know, free-to-play players and low spenders, they can still, you know, get like the biggest value out of it. Now we also have the Bout of Realms. It is happening. Yes, I'm gonna be live tonight and I'm gonna be participating on the Bout of Realms. I just joined a team from my clan. They invited me, and to be honest, I'm the lowest reso on the team, so maybe that's, you know, good for me. But at the end of the day, I also believe on my skills. They were very impressed. I'm most likely gonna play Blood Knight. I tried to play on the training sessions with the Barbarian, and the Barbarian is not looking good, man. It's not looking good in PvP at all right now. The Blood Knight, it is so dominant, but you also have the Monk is also really good in Bouts of Realms. You also have, for example, the Demon Hunters, anything that has a lot of mobility and a lot of kill potential, or it is extremely tanky to tank 1v1 or 2v1. It is always very, very solid. So this is gonna be happening for the rest of the month. I can't wait to actually see, and maybe I'm gonna get to top 64. I really want to get like those 15 legendary crests. That'll be awesome. Then we have here another event that is gonna come in November 11 to December 10. I believe that this is gonna be the main event that we have, that we're gonna have another Survivor's Bane, Conquer, Trial of the Hordes, and Fractured Plains. I mean, at this stage, they are obviously just recycling. It is, many people say, oh yeah, it's okay, man, it's just a free content, like free freebies, but I don't know, I'm getting to that stage after 1.5 years in the game that a lot of like these events now I skip unless they actually gonna give me the normal gems, or if I really need to do for the main event. And with this, well, it's already done. Well, this is a very, very small patch, more like a nothing burger, I'll say, but the things that I'm most excited, guys, it is definitely for this Bout of Realms. You guys have a lot of things that you guys can do. Don't forget to actually work on your set items so you can try to get like fortitude and willpower to the maximum as you can. For me, I took this opportunity of the Farm-A-Thon to actually go and farm some very sick items. I needed, like, for example, a lot of like these mountebanks, and I actually got myself my hands on this triple. Look at this. Fortitude willpower in any item that you want inside this game, either PvP or PvE. You should always have fortitude and willpower because it will increase your armor and armor penetration, and the willpower will increase your potency and resistance. But look at these ones: cheat dead, also the beneficial effect duration 6%, and maximal life. This is like literally a best in slot belt. I also got myself my hands out of like was 187 items. I got myself this Evitus Urge necklace, 40 willpower and strength, and also we have slow resistance, which I'm gonna enchant, and I'm gonna change with the skill cooldown reduction, and I have movement increase and damage done to players and triple socket. This is another perfect piece, so I am very, very happy with the grind that I got. The other pieces are kind of okay. You also can go, for example, I have like a few mountebanks, boots. You can go as a starter. You can go like with the fortitude and willpower, and then you just have beneficial effect duration, or you can try to go with the triple chew, anything like that. Have in mind that it's really good to also have the secondary stats, but if you have a triple is also not bad because it's gonna have an increased combat rating, which you also get some advantage against players, and the extra substat will also be extremely powerful. Okay, so guys, have that in mind. Please get ready to Bout of Realms. Come by the live stream, it's always fun. And once again, I have these crazy ideas to do these farmathons. I dressed up as a butcher on the Halloween. I dressed up as a druid, and every single time you guys are unbelievable. And I am so grateful for actually having such a great community, guys. And as always, I say in the videos, you guys are the legends that keep carrying this channel through the roof. You always type cheese in the comments at the end of the videos, and yeah, just a word of thank you, man. Thank you for making this happen. I had a very rough month. I got very injured on my back. I am recovering gladly. The standing desk is allowing me to start doing this, and I have nothing but greatness and hard work and good content to bring to all of you, not only in Diablo Immortal, but also hopefully in the future in many other things. So guys, thank you, and as always, thank you for watching, and I catch you guys on the live stream. Peace.